Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is the first single I've reacted to on this channel in months. I have been flat out doing album reactions. God honest truth, I was supposed to be recording Alpha Wolf, A Quiet Place to Die this evening, but I had a long day. I'm extremely exhausted, so I figured, you know what, I have enough of me for a single. And with the way in which the currents, the way it ends, oh, that kind of went together. The way it ends, I reacted to that album recently and that blew me away. If you haven't seen it, go check that video out. It's on my channel. But a lot of people have been in my comments and saying, Drew, they released this single recently and it's a good time to get into the band because they've probably got an album that I'd imagine will follow with this single at some point, maybe in 2023 at some point. But if anyone has any insight into that, let me know in the comment section down below. But guys, really wanted to get into these guys. You know I really like a band when I'm actually going back to reacting to singles. So without any further ado, we're going to jump in. Make sure you drop a like on this video. Also, we've changed the setup around slightly again, but I don't know if I'm going to keep it like this. It's just kind of a temporary thing. I'm going to change a few things around. I'm waiting for a bit of new equipment to come in, so stay tuned for all that, lads. Make sure you're sub to the channel, and yeah, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Loud music. Jesus. Okay, I intentionally kept my mouth shut for the entirety of that video because it takes a bit of getting used to the pacing of a video when it's not an album reaction anymore. But anyway, as for the track, I feel like I'm going to have to listen to it again. So give me a few minutes and I'm going to listen to it again. So unexpectedly quick, like we just got into it straight away, which is quite surprising. Reminds me of the second track on The Way It Ends. I actually had some comments on that track when I first listened to it where I didn't really know what to be listening to when the track first came on. It was so, the mix was so loud and there was so much, like, there was such a wall of sound. It was kind of hard to, you know, pinpoint what was really going on. So that actually was very similar to that track. So whether or not this is going to be like the same vibes that they went for, if this is a part of their next album, I guess, whether or not they'll be going for the same vibe with that opener, we'll see. Again, it reminds me of Viljarta, the way in which they kind of leave open spaces in the background. It just creates so much more of a deep atmosphere or something like that. It's kind of hard to explain, but I can hear it and it reminds me a lot of Viljarta. Like there's so much layering there. We have like the really gented out single notes, the dun, the dun, the dun, the dun. We have the drumming. We have the harmonic sound that is the more consistent note along the background. We also have what sounds like a kind of a tapping note on the guitar as well. So there's almost like 3 layers of guitars along with everything else, which is really unique. Again, that Viljarta Thal sound. The little tickly guitars. That dissonance is disgusting. They do that so well. Yeah, that chorus is going to grow on me. Right now, it's not like massively getting me, but I know it has it in it. Yeah, the chorus is definitely going to catch up with me, but it's just not, again, because it's subtle, it's not like really in your face, so I know it has elements that will, you know, I'll come back to. Yeah, the open pockets of space again. It's the really distant tapping guitar notes as well. Just create such an eerie feel to it, like Viljarta again, like that fall sound. And then the accents on top of it as well. Okay, right. I mean, overall, I'm like, it's definitely a good single. It's nothing to write home about, in my opinion. It is good. Again, I feel like the chorus does have a lot of elements that I'll like come back to, and that will probably, this is one of them tracks. This is like the almost like perfect example of one of those tracks that I'll go back to for the chorus, and then everything else will start to fall into place. It's one of them because, like, you know, the breakdown at the end wasn't anything like massively impressive for a single, I guess, but yeah, let me know in the comment section, guys, if they have a new album coming out. I know you guys have been hounding me to do some of their older stuff, so when I have a little bit more energy one of the days, I will obviously put it in a Patreon poll and we will get to it eventually. But up next is going to be Alpha Wolf, A Quiet Place to Die. That is the next album we're going to do. Like I said at the start of this video, that was the intended video for today, but I'm a little bit low energy, so I just said, you know what, I'll do a single. So maybe I didn't give my full energy for that, but I'm still being honest. Like, you know, if that was a 10 out of 10 track, it would wake me up, trust me. But yeah, it didn't do anything to kind of like really spark my attention. Again, the album, what's it called? Why do I keep forgetting the name of the album? The Way It Ends. I think I called it something else earlier, but anyway, The Way It Ends, that, because I listened to it from start to finish, I guess it had a lot more opportunity for the tracks to breathe and there was more context behind everything. So a track like that would have probably worked really well within the space of an album, and I probably would have appreciated it much more, because it's definitely like a good track that I'd listen to, you You know, there's nothing I could fault about it. It's just not like, you know, massively unique to me. Like Better Days at the end of the album, like I kept saying, Let Me Leave, all these unbelievable tracks on that album. Why do I keep forgetting the name? The way it ends, I literally reacted to it like 2 days ago. Yeah, I've just become so accustomed like lately to reacting to albums, but like I said, I just said I'd go back to doing a single because one, I haven't done like a fresh song in a while, and it's definitely good for like the channel growth because a lot of people, you know, are coming off of the back, maybe they're just new fans and they're looking up the song and, you know, it's relevant, it's in the algorithm. So maybe the odd time I'll jump on and do a single here and there, but yeah, it'll probably have to be a special one. And because of how much I loved the way it ends, you know, I had to jump on. So guys, if you did enjoy the video, please do drop a like. If you do want to see more Currents, we're going to do more album reactions, lads. Trust me on that. I love that band. I love the album so much that I have to go back to them. So let me know by dropping a like in this video. Make sure you're sub to the channel, patreon.com/DrewFortune, where you can vote on the albums when it does eventually get included again. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm signing out. Look after yourselves. See you in the next one. Cheers.